Everyone, thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we've got the Seattle SuperSonics playing against the Golden State Warriors. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Some of the rookies now getting their feet wet, Mike, in the NBA. What are some of the more difficult adjustments to make as an NBA rookie?
Learning all the rotations and defensive nuances off the court, the travel, being away from the family, and on and on.
And do you give them to it in small portions? Do you try to lay the whole thing out in front of them? What's the timing of things like?
Well, you understand, Kevin, that when the race begins, you got to stay up with the rest of the people or your horse is finishing last.
That's a tough place to be. Dawkins. Seattle grabs the miss. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Anytime you allow your opponent to shoot 50% or better from the floor, it's going to be hard to win.
Yeah, they needed more effort on defense.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the SuperSonics. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Last time against this team, they got crushed on the glass and on the scoreboard. It was a woodshed.
It was definitely a wake-up call. We'll see how they answer back.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Mitchell outside. Pass to Dawkins. Rodman sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Dawkins, good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Johnson surveying the floor. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Johnson outside. Rodman up top. Some nice passing by Golden State. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And he makes plays for others, so he can beat you both ways.
20 feet out. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
Mitchell passes to Dawkins. That shot misses.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Kept alive. Here's Cycli. Johnson with the block. Goes up with it again. And no good. Good work defensively by Rodman. Mitchell kicks to Williams. Here's Dawkins. And Dawkins slams it in.
When in close, his first thought is to go right for the rim.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Cycli. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
Here's Williams. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now Rodman. Now here's Williams. Covered by Johnson. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Johnson outside. Here's Cycli. Covered by Johnson.
To me, those are always hard calls for the officials. But I don't think he was set right there.
I agree, but those type of plays can go either way.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Reynolds, who's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte.
And he did a great job of keeping pressure on the defense. Left to the line for a fair amount and cashed in.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Cycli's got his second basket of the game.
If you allow him to get positioned that deep, you're done.
Yeah, more physicality needed to prevent the interior bucket.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Here's Dawkins. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Person. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Williams against Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Reynolds can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Williams passes to Dawkins.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
In their last game, he actually made these shots look routine.
Yeah, he was really making it hurt every time he got sent to the line in that one.
First free throw is good. Sonics making a switch here. Forbes checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Hansen's checked in for Rodman. And both free throws good for Dawkins.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the SuperSonics. 4-point game. Pass to Person. Back to Johnson. His first shot coming late. Johnson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Dawkins. He has 6. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Dawkins has got his third basket of the night right there.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Pass to Person. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The rifleman, Chuck Person, shoots a consistent percentage from the three-point line. He's a sniper now.
Here's Dawkins. Saw him with 29 points last game.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
Johnson outside. Takes it inside. Rebound by Johnson. Warriors leading by 3. Williams looking around. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Hansen. Shot clock at 5. Williams for 3. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Person. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's the screen. Johnson connects on the 17-footer. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Well, if you want the mid-range, it's normally there.
Timeout called the Warriors. On defense, Seattle, they trail by 1. Now here's Williams. Six on the shot clock, 13 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 3. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fades and shoots. Cycli, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Driving in. It's rebounded by Person. And Seattle shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And Johnson now top of the key. To the inside. Here's Forbes. The Warriors pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you know, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them a bit.
That was the striking thing, how little offense they generated. Doesn't matter how strong your defense is when you play like that at the other end.
Here's Dawkins, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dawkins has got 10.
Taking the hit, still getting the bucket. That is why you spend so much time in the weight room.
They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the SuperSonics. different look for Seattle. Temple's checked in, and it's Teagan for Person. Here's Stephens. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Forbes. Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. Count that one. Warriors leading by 3. Kerr kicks to Mitchell. Golden State moving it around. Here's Hansen. Back to Mitchell. Hansen the pass to Buchanan. Here's Kerr. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Here's Stephens. Johnson up top. To the middle. Here's Forbes. And yes, it's good. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Well, I love how they attack there. Get it inside, add 2 more.
Kerr kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Kerr. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hansen. Here's Buchanan. Here's Kerr for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
Johnson outside. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter.
And he's fearless down there, willing to take a hit while trying to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far, moving the rock and finding the open man. Selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
That's good from Forbes. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Oliver. And Reynolds pulls it down. Seattle has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Stevens, the pass to Reynolds. Here's Stephens. Here's Reynolds. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Now, here's Kerr. Not a lot of room. Pass to Oliver. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Newton, defended by Kerr. They get it again. Forbes. And a missed layup. The Warriors leading. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Kerr. Pass to Oliver. Here's Hansen. Clock at 4. Here's Kerr. Off target from the wing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Warriors. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, Seattle, 5.5 games behind. Carr, he's checked in for Black. Sonics trail by 3. Here's Steffens. Pass to Carr. Here's Steffens. Forbes the pass to Stevens. Here's Teague. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Oliver. Still scoreless. Now Kerr. Here's Hansen. Golden State moving it around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Oliver. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Reynolds passes to Carr. Here's Steffens. Pass to Carr. Here is Forbes. Carr with the ball. Here's Teague. Rebounded by Hansen. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
SuperSonics foul. Jerry Rugged.
He's checked in for Seattle.
First team foul. Substitution for your SuperSonics. Number 26, Alonzo Pope.
Here's Kerr. Rodman outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hansen. Just 5 to shoot. Rodman passes to Oliver. Tries from 16. Rebound by the Sonics. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here's Steffens. Teague, a screen on Kerr. Here's Stevens. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Kerr. Here's Hansen. He has yet to score. Here's Oliver. They get it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great job keeping that ball alive. That's something we know Rodman can do.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Dennis Rodman at the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good.
He's not the biggest guy out there, but Rodman makes a big impact in the low post. He plays way above his size.
Forbes the pass to Newton. Misses the baby hook. Warriors leading by 5. Kerr outside. Pass to Hansen. Now here's Kerr. Oliver passes to Hansen. Tries it from 19. Rodman with the bucket. Rodman's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Such a tough shot. If Rodman can develop that throughout his career, watch out.
They set the pick. Here's Newton, defended by Kerr. Reynolds can't hit.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
And it's Rodman, top of the key. Pass to Kerr. Here's Oliver. Wants to get it to Rodman, and does. Lets it go with a three. Tries again. He lays it in.
Dennis Rodman.
Rodman's got 6.
In terms of rebounding, Rodman is elite. He fights hard to get the offensive board and send it back.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Straight up facts here, guys. They are getting destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this timeout conversation. They need to play with more pride.
The SuperSonics making a switch here. Temple's checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. Here's Stephens. Pass to Newton. Here is Forbes. Good on the 13-footer. He's got 5.
Drilling that jumper. He thought it was going in immediately.
Golden State moving the ball around. Oliver passes to Kerr. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Hansen. They get the rebound. And it's good for 2. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
Here's Stephens. Pass to Newton. Here's Stephens. Forbes the pass to Teague. Let's go. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9 to the left side wing. To the middle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Here's Stephens. Pass to Forbes. Here's Newton. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Stevens. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Stephens got his first 2 points of the night. Kerr the pass to Oliver. Back to Kerr. To the right side. To the left wing. Here's Buchanan. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Here's Newton. Defended by Kerr. There's the pick. Newton can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Oliver. Nothing on the board. Hansen the pass to Kerr. Here's Hansen. Pass to Oliver. Fires the 3. Hansen can't hit. And Seattle shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Oliver. And again, no good by Golden State.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Pass to Newton. Back to Temple. Over Kerr. And it's Oliver with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Stephens pulls it in. Here is Forbes, and there's the drive. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Hanson the pass to Kerr. Out to the wing. Pass to Oliver. Back to Kerr. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Sonics. Here's Stevens. The Warriors pull it in. Hanson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Seattle foul. Newton.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, it's not just on the players to change things up. It's up to these coaches to make the right reads as well.
It's more than just encouraging or yelling at them when needed. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this game.
Swap here for Seattle. And some changes here for the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State. Williams can't get it to go.
And I have no idea how he flanked that one. Defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Person. Clock is at 3. A shot. Seattle missing again. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Person. Williams with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Dawkins.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
And both free throws good for Dawkins. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Seattle. 11-point game. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 12. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting for the Warriors. Dawkins taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Here's Johnson. Want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Pass to Cycli. That one goes. Count it. Cycli's got 6.
Love the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball, inside and outside action.
Here's Dawkins. Takes the 13-footer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Sonics trail by 13. 1:22 left now here in the second. Stepping out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Here's Dawkins. 16 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Sonics making a switch here. Forbes checked in. So he gets them both. .107 left to play in the first half. Johnson up top. He's guarded by Williams. Out to the right wing. Reynolds passes to Cycli. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dawkins. He's got 18. Pass to Rodman. Johnson right side. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Golden State. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson left side. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When guarding pick and rolls, rule number 1, stop the ball handler.
Now Williams. Here's the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Dawkins. A floater. It's not going to go for him. The SuperSonics shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Johnson outside. Unloads. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Rodman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Dawkins. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Johnson, the pass to Person. Over to the left wing. Here's Reynolds, defended by Rodman. With the step back. Here's Cycling, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Incredible effort on the glass.
How about that? He gets the rebound, and then the 2 points. Good for him.
And plays like that, they can rally your team.
The shot by Dawkins is no good. Sonics trail by 13. Steppy. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Williams finds Mitchell. Pass to Dawkins. Rodman sets a screen. 3-pointer. Dawkins, good. Dawkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
When a guy gets this locked in, you just let him go off. No reason to stop running things through him.
There's a screen. Tries the spin move. Johnson, the pass to Cycling. Here's Person. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Dawkins. Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
Shooting for Golden State, Dawkins. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The SuperSonics making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cycli passes to Johnson. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Williams. Pass to Dawkins. Inside, Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
At the line for the Warriors, Clement Johnson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here is Johnson. He's got 6. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dennis Rodman picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Roddy Cycli.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Warriors leading by 18. Dawkins kicks to Williams. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rodman tries yet again. And the Warriors miss again. The SuperSonics have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's Johnson, banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Williams passes to Mitchell. Pass to Dawkins. The tray. Cycli pulls it in. Cycli's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's the screen. Johnson, the pass to Cycli. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Person no good.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
Shoots a fader. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Timeout called here. The SuperSonics decide to talk it over. trail by 18. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Cycli. Johnson with the defensive effort. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Dawkins. From outside the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Cycli's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Stephens. To the inside. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Boy, and that's always hard to see. I mean, I really hope it's not too serious.
One of the cruelest things about sports is it hate seeing something like that happen.
Mark McNamara.
Outside Williams. Pass to Dawkins.
SuperSonics foul. Stevens.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
At the line for the Warriors, Dawkins. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Dawkins. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Sonics trail by 18. Johnson up top. He's got 8. Here's Cycli. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Pass to Dawkins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Dawkins has got 13 points now in the quarter.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Warriors foul call.
And Seattle making a change here. Forbes checked in. Hanson's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution.
Kerr comes in for Williams. Stevens, the pass to Reynolds. Nice ball movement by Seattle. To the paint. Here's Cycli. And another shot. Can't get the layup. Warriors leading by 20. Mitchell outside. Outside, Rodman. Kicks it out to Kerr. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. A 3. Cycli pulls it in. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. Forbes, the pass to Johnson. Back to Forbes. Here's Reynolds, defended by Rodman.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Kerr kicks to Mitchell. Up top, Kerr. Shoots over Johnson. Kerr can't hit. Sonics trail by 20. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Kerr. Fades. Johnson can't get it to go.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Pass to Hanson. Now Kerr. Here's Hanson. Kerr outside. And here is Mitchell. And the Warriors miss again. Now here's Johnson. There's a good screen. Pass to Reynolds. Here is Forbes. Gets a very good look and converts. Forbes has got 7.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Now here's Kerr. Hansen the pass to Kerr. In the corner, it's Rodman. And here's Kerr. Pass to Hansen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
SuperSonics ball.
Some changes for Seattle. Temple's checked in. And it's Teagan for Reynolds. Sonics trail by 18. Johnson with it. 8 points for him. Stevens, the pass to Forbes. Over Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. A moment for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, DA. That was an important update, Clark, for this team.
Certainly was. The more clarity on an injury, the better for everybody.
Well, as a coach or GM, you want to have a backup plan, but you need to know the timetable.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Kerr outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hansen. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. To the wing on the left. Fires from the corner. Rebound by the Sonics. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Forbes the pass to Johnson. Now here's Teague. Stripped it away. Now Kerr. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Kerr. Here's Buchanan. Mitchell outside. McNamara. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here is Forbes, defended by Kerr. Forbes the pass to Teague. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Down low. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, what a play. How in the heck did he make that?
Somehow maintaining control even while absorbing the foul. That's impressive.
Seattle shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Blacks checked in for Seattle. Oliver's checked in for the Warriors. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Kerr. Pass to Oliver. They swipe it. Forbes the pass to Stevens. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send them to the line than allow an easy layup.
For Seattle, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing. Oliver passes to Kerr. Here's Oliver. Pass to Hansen. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Steffens. Here's Forbes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Everything's fallen into place, and we'll see if they can keep it going. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Steffens. Forbes can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 13. Oliver passes to Kerr. Here's Hansen. And here's Kerr. Pass to Hansen. For the three. Forbes with the rebound. Forbes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Teague. The Warriors pull it in. Oliver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hansen the pass to Kerr. Over to the wing. Here's Hansen. Pass to Oliver. Out to the right wing. Here's the triple. Rebound by the Sonics. Steffens got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Black from about 19 feet. The Sonics again can't hit.
I seriously doubt that was the shot that they were looking for right there.
And the defense wants those type of shots. He played right into it.
Pass to Oliver. Back to Kerr. 6 to shoot. Here's Oliver. Lets it go from deep. Steffens pulls it in.
Well, some nights the shots just don't fall. Ask him.
Now here's Teague inside. Here's Temple. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Warriors leading by 13. Kerr outside. Pass to Buchanan. And it's blocked. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Warriors foul. Oliver. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Sonics. Forbes. 2 shots.
That's good from Forbes. Hope he's checked in for Black. And so he makes both from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Timeout.
Timeout. I've been really impressed with some of the adjustments coach has made here in this ball game.
Yeah, as the game has moved along, coach has done a nice job making the necessary changes.
turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Golden State moving it around. Kerr, the pass to Buchanan. Here's Hansen. Pocket 6 to the wing right side. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. Sonics trail by 11. And he drives in. Here's Stephens, defended by Kerr. Stevens, the pass to Teague. Here's Stephens. With the shot. Teague can't hit.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
Here's Hansen. Kerr outside. Launches it. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Teague's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Forbes, the pass to Pope. It's stolen by Kerr. Pass to Oliver. Here's Buchanan to the right side. Hansen, the pass to Oliver. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kerr for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Pope. To the left side wing. Pass to Forbes. Here's Stephens. Shoots. And the SuperSonics miss again. And it's the Warriors on the break. Now Kerr. Here's Hansen. The shot, no good. Sonics trail by 11. Here's Stephens. Out left to the wing. Pass to Pope. Over Hansen. And once again off the mark by Seattle. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Hansen's got his first points of the night.
Points have been hard to come by for both of these teams.
And in a low-scoring game like this, every bucket holds a lot of value.
Here's Stephens to the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Seattle, Forbes, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Kevin Johnson.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. Reynolds is checked in for Seattle. And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Johnson. Like they've got plenty of time to get back into this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Cycling, and the bank shot is good.
Putting in the effort to set up someone else. That's how you generate offense on the floor.
Here's Dawkins. Six on the shot clock. The 11-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Dawkins has got 33 points.
That's just smart offense from him, playing to his strengths.
Johnson, the pass to Reynolds. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Steppy. His three-pointers off the marks. Warriors leading by 13. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Pass to Buchanan. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And Seattle shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Reynolds. Cycling. The Warriors pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell.
Chuck Person. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Sam Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And Mitchell drops them both. So it's the SuperSonics now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Williams.
Warriors foul. Dawkins. First personal foul. Third team.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
Pass to Reynolds. Four on the clock. From 20 feet out. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dawkins. Outside Williams. Over Johnson. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Cycley's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Johnson against Williams. Reynolds passes to Person. There's the pick. Trying to get something going. Traps in the tray.
This is what Person is out here to do because he's a talented, assertive scorer.
Outside Williams. Pass to Dawkins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Dawkins has got 17 now, just in the second half. Johnson up top. He started by Williams. Johnson, wide open. He fired. Hits the jumper in space.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Mitchell outside. Here's Dawkins. Kicks it out to Rodman. Williams passes to Rodman. Now here's Williams. A 3-ball. Cycli pulls it in. Trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson down low, working on Williams. Pass to Cycli. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Williams. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson with it. Here's Reynolds. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Rodman with the defensive effort. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Golden State, leading by 12.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Warriors.
And man, did those two go at each other. Wow, guys, something else.
Boy, I could feel the level of intensity and physicality here in the booth. Both teams going strong in the paint.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And it's Seattle with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Cycli. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Sonics, Roddy Cycli. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Ogman. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And here is Turner. 6 to shoot. Teardrop shot. And that one is off. Carr with the ball. The Warriors taking the game here. Picking up a road win, Mike, pretty handily tonight.
On the road, you usually take what you can get, so they should be very happy with this victory.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.